What's up guys, C2113 here, and today we're going to be unboxing the JBL Boombox. Alrighty guys, so this is a bigger unboxing than I usually do, as you can see. Even though I've got the camera backed up a little bit and I'm further out. If I'm out of frame, I do apologize, but I'll try to keep all the action in the scene here. So, let's first get this plastic off here. I already removed it from the shipping box because that would just be massive to try to get into frame here. Alright, so you can see here, there's the JBL Boombox in the front there. It is IPX7 certified, as well as obviously padded well for drop resistance. If you look on the back here, you'll see that it features 24-hour battery life. Now obviously that is at about 50%. I think at max you're going to get more like maybe 7-8 hours. You have JBL Connect Plus. Now the important thing to note with JBL Connect Plus is it will not work with older speakers like the JBL Xtreme and etc. But it will, I believe, work with the JBL Pulse 4, I want to say. Don't quote me on that, but I think that it does. And you can see obviously it says 20,000 milliamp hour battery, so that's of course where you get your amazing battery life. And of course, you've got Bluetooth, and I believe this is 4.2, Bluetooth 4.2, not like the 4.1 on the Xtreme. So I think the range is a little bit better. But with that being said, let's get into the box here. Now this is going to be black. I think that's the only color it comes in. And this was rated the best product of 2017, 2018 in the mobile speaker category. So, this is obviously, might be biased, but that's what it says here. It got some sort of award. But let's go ahead and cut this open. Again, with JBL, the packaging is super clean. That's always the case with JBL stuff. There you go. Honestly, it's a lot like just a giant experience of a JBL Xtreme, pretty much. The box has the same look to it, which is, again, not a bad thing at all. It's a very clean presentation. You can see it just pulls out here, and this thing is, again, a very large speaker. You got your silica gel, which is in a packet in there, taped to the side of the box. Move the speaker out of the way for 1 second here while we get to the rest and what's at the bottom of the box. Then you've got your accessories in here. Try to get them out. Keep those foam pads at the bottom there. So what's in here? Let's see if I can figure out how this gets open. Oh, okay, right over here. There you go. You've got your AC adapter. Now, obviously, a speaker like this is definitely not going to charge via USB. I mean, that was the case even with the Xtreme, but this is a very large speaker, so you're definitely going to need that power brick to be very powerful. Here's just your user manual and stuff. We don't need that. We'll just leave that there. And let's take a look at the speaker. So we'll remove these foam pads. Get these out of the way. Okay, it's wrapped in this nice foam material here. I believe it should be, yep, it's taped at the bottom here. Nice and simple. Alright, let's get that unwrapped. And wow, so this thing is massive. And also another thing is, you can see that when I push on the passive radiator here, the other passive radiator moves out very abruptly and directly. And more importantly, it does not return, showing that this speaker is indeed fully sealed. Now I have my... Alright, so let's see if this thing has any power. Go ahead and press the button. And it does. And also another thing, you can see the power LEDs are located on the bottom. Now again, I don't love this position. Again, it's one thing on the Xtreme to have them at the bottom there, because you can sort of still move the speaker, but with something this large, it's pretty inconvenient to have to do this to be able to see those power indicator lights. I much prefer them up here, especially since they already shifted all the buttons forward. There is space right here to put those lights. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pair to this speaker. It just appears as JBL Boombox in your Bluetooth. You can hear the pairing sound there. I also like that these are not any louder than on the JBL Xtreme. That's one thing I never really loved about the JBL Xtreme was the power up tone and the pairing tone. It's a little bit loud. So now let's go ahead and get some copyright free music. Now, I will say that is currently on indoor mode, so let's go ahead and try outdoor mode. I'll switch it while it's playing. Back to indoor. Now I gotta say, I think this is definitely doing exactly what it was described to do in terms of indoor versus outdoor. The outdoor definitely sounds more boomy. It raises the mid bass and slightly reduces the lower end bass, so probably will project a little better in an outdoor environment. Whereas inside you've got more walls to reflect sound in, so you can move towards a more flat output. Of course, it's still not flat. It's got, you know, bass boost and I think treble boost, but for the most part, it's going to be flatter on the indoor mode than the outdoor mode. Oh, another thing, let's just check real quick what the response rate is for these buttons. And, you know, I gotta say, it seems much better. So a thing that I always didn't like about the JBL Xtreme was that anything that I did on the speaker to control the phone always had a long delay before it had an actual effect on my phone. So if I changed the volume, it would take forever. Especially if I pressed play or pause, it would take forever to take effect on the phone. So let's go ahead and see how quick it is in terms of response to play and pause. And we'll do a comparison of the two. So this is the JBL Boombox. I'm going to press the play button. Now. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch to the JBL Xtreme and we'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know, it's not a lot. The difference is very subtle, but I have to say the Boombox does seem a little faster. And I don't know if that's just, you know, circuitry, if that's just, you know, programming, or if that has something to do with Bluetooth 4.2. But whatever it is more enjoyable to use because, again, when you've got the delay, it is, you know, sometimes you still forget that there is a delay, and so you'll either press play or pause too many times, and you'll just never be able to get to where you want to be. So that's always a good thing, to have it be more precise. But yeah, that's the JBL Boombox. I'm going to have this thing for a week, and then I'll be able to give you my full review. I'm going to use this as my daily driver as best I can. Obviously, it's not going to be quite as portable as my Xtreme, but in every circumstance which I can use this in place of my Xtreme, you know I will. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're interested in seeing my full review, get subscribed. If you like this video, leave me a thumbs up. And you know, if you have any questions or comments, or if you have a JBL Boombox yourself, and you have any insights on it, or any questions, if you haven't gotten one yet, please let me know in the comments below. But thanks. I'll see you in the next one.